you got 12 packs off,
Yeah.
and you give me £1,200 for that.
£1,200? For £1,200? I hope he comes with it. Actually, I don't think you're allowed to sell people anymore. Hello everybody, it's your favourite silly goose here. Like the video if you're feeling silly, subscribe if you're feeling goofy. So I made a video the other day called The Biggest Scammer on TikTok about a literal shop called Wakey Wines. And they don't sell wines, but they sell primes. That rhymed. They've got quite the reputation for selling primes and dishing out lines. No, seriously, it is quite worrying. They got banned on TikTok. I know, how sad. But they got their account back! Yay! I didn't mean to butt. That wasn't a punchline, I promise. I was just feeling a bit gassy. But yeah, they got their account back straight away. It was about as short-lived as my performance in bed. And they were trending on Twitter in the food section. Should have been in the fraud section. Why did I say fraud like that? Fraud. And if you're wondering what happened, no, Abdul is not dead. He is very much alive, to my knowledge. Please, Abdul. KSI and Logan Paul have brought out a new energy drink, this time called Prime Energy. Logan Paul announced it the day after he got cancelled. YouTubers, what are they like? So silly, so goofy. But Wakey Wines, of course, have managed to get their hands on this new Prime. I think it retails for £2.99. Do not quote me on that. But can you have a guess at how much Wakey Wines are selling it for? Let's have a guess. Is it A, £10, B, £25, or C, £75? Wrong! It is £100. 100 Great British pounds. If I wanted bubbly water, I would just fart in the bath.
Yes, everybody. It's Saturday morning. We've got the Prime cans in. Check them out, Abdul. What do you think, Abdul?
They're nice, yeah.
We're the only shop in England to have these cans in. So come and get your cans. They're £100 a can.
Even by that smile, he knows it's wrong. It's £100 a can. You could buy 33 cans at retail for one of the ones he's selling. He's not smiling because it's £100, he's smiling because he knows people are going to buy it. And they have done, quite regularly.
Abdul, what flavours have you got, pal? Come and get your WFD sweets as well. Show them all the flavours, what we've got down there, Abdul. And show them the Prime bottles. Come back to me, Abdul. Abdul, what's the best shop in Wakey?
Wakey Wine, buddy.
Wakey Wines, innit? Abdul, come closer.
Abdul seems so done with life. Abdul, come closer. What if I don't want to? Abdul, go back. I wish I could go back to my home. Anywhere but Wakey Wines. They don't even sell wines. I mean, they might do. They just don't advertise them because their audience is children. So they've been trending a lot, and not even necessarily for this. You know, scamming kids and their parents is only a part-time hobby. But it's for this video.
Yes, boys, how you doing? Are you alright?
Yeah.
Where have you come from?
Doncaster.
What made you come from Donny?
For some pride.
What's the best shop in Wakey?
Tesco.
That is superb. But look at Mr. Wakey himself. Look how livid he generally looks. Look at the way he's walking. He's livid. That is a grown man getting angry because he just got finessed by two kids, which, by the way, he has just ripped off. He has just charged them kids their yearly allowance, and he's just been mugged off by them, and he's the angry one. This reminds me, and I'm sure you all know, if you've been a kid at one point, have you been a kid at one point? I'd assume so. Do you know when you're playing a game as a kid and the person who brought the game, when things aren't going their way, they're just like, oh, that's it, I'm going home. I'm going home. This reminds me of exactly that. He's thrown his toys at the pram and he's livid and he's just walking off. Where's he walking off to? Behind the counter? But this man is not 12 years old like we were when we were kids. We've all been 12 once, haven't we? He is 42 years old. He's the same age as Paul Preach. Oh my god. He's the same age as Snapshot Eye. Misfits Boxing. This is a fight that you're missing out on. They both get banned off TikTok. It makes perfect sense. They both got banned in the same week. That would have been my channel in the mud. Except Paul hasn't got his account back. Shock.
Hello, you two beautiful couple. How you doing? Are you alright?
Alright.
Good.
Where have you come from?
Mansfield.
What made you come all the way from Mansfield?
Prime.
To get these cans of Prime.
You're the first people to get these 3 cans of Prime from Mansfield. And how much have you spent?
300.
How much did you spend? 300. They don't seem too happy. Why, even though they are paying these prices, they have willingly paid £300, yet they look like they've been forced at gunpoint. Have they? Is Abdul behind the camera like... That wasn't English. I just didn't know what to say, if I'm honest with you. I just couldn't think of a joke.
What's the best shop in Wakey?
Wakey Wines.
Abdul, come closer.
Look at this poor man. What's the best shop in Wakey?
Wakey Wines.
As he's looking at the cans. Like, what have I done? Their kid is going to school without lunch money for the next 4 months because of this. How badly do you need some caffeine? Just drink a coffee, my friend. Honestly, I've done it. It's great. And that didn't cost me 300 quid. I'll tell you something though, Harry Kane's lost the plot since the World Cup. That penalty misses really took a toll on him. If I played for Tottenham, I'd probably also age that quickly. His penalty kick hasn't been landed yet, and somehow Wakey Wines have already found a new prime bottle to sell for 17 grand.
I'm not paying 13 quid.
Boys, how you doing? Are you alright? I'm good, thank you. Where have you come from?
Belfast.
What made you come from Belfast?
Let's see your prime, steal your prime.
Steal your prime. I think he's the one stealing from you, my friend.
Thank you, brother. I'm coming there next month. Honestly, I'm going to come there next month. Brilliant.
Why is he hitting him like that? There's such venom behind that slap. Probably because he's just had to exchange these 8 kids in order for 8 bottles of prime. Yeah, I came all this way just for some prime. For some reason, I feel like he might not know that it was 900 quid to buy them bottles. This is actually a trade swap. It's 8 children for 8 bottles of prime. If Wakey Wines did have a side hustle that was human trafficking, that'd probably be the least surprising thing about them. In my last video, I also mentioned their username. Wakey_Wines 019247244141. Surely Wakey Wines wasn't took, let alone 192 million of them. And I did get notified by using the comments that is their phone number. So guess what I tried to do the other day? I tried to give them a call. Now I need to type in their phone number. How do I get it? It's in their username. 41. Okay, here we go. Time to call Wakey Wines. Even Wakey Wines won't reply to me. How sad is that? Happy 2023, Lewis. That's a new low. But not lower than their prices. Because the prices are enough to put anyone into severe amounts of crippling debt.
Hi, Claire, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good to you.
Good, thank you. You two alright, yeah?
Yeah, good.
Right, Claire, where have you come from, love?
Liverpool.
Why have you come all the way from Liverpool?
Honestly.
Yes, no.
Alright, for prime.
So you're the first person in Liverpool to buy my can.
To buy your can. Is this what scammer money does to you? It makes you believe that is your can. He believes that he is the CEO of Prime. To be fair, he does more promotion for it than KSI and Logan Paul combined. I love it though. I can just imagine Abdul cooking up the Prime beverages. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're not scalping all this Prime from the shelves. Maybe they're making it themselves. Going Jesse Pinkman and Walter White on that Prime.
And how much you paid for it?
£100.
Thank you, Claire. And what you two bought?
That laugh.
And what you...
That wasn't a laugh, that was a cackle. And not any cackle, a rich cackle. £100. Pennies, mate. Pennies. She just laughed in fraud. She must be making serious money. To be fair, she's right next to Agent 47 from Hitman. You'd probably need to be a Hitman to afford them prices.
Hiya, love, are you right?
Good, sir.
How about you two?
The thing about these Prime cans as well is not to be like judgmental, but it seems like just ordinary people buying these. Why would an ordinary single mother want to spend 100 quid on a can of Prime? Yes, I know you want to surprise your kids, but if I ask my mum, POV, I'm 8 years old again, if I asked my mum to spend 100 quid on a can of juice for me, I would be signed up for adoption quicker than I could even say the words Prime. It's just one word. Naturally.
Danny, what made you come to Wakey Wines, love?
Can of prime.
So you're the first person to buy a can of Prime.
Is it not your can, no? Not your can. Your can.
And you two bought 2 bottles of Prime, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the best shop in Wakey?
Wakey Wines.
Abdul, come closer.
Abdul, go back.
Bingo, bingo.
Gala bingo.
Just saying, that's the best choir performance I've ever seen. They were all in sync. What's the best shop in Wakey? Wakey Wines. Abdul, come closer. Abdul, go back. 140 quid that was on drinks. POV, you buy a glass of water in London. And if you wonder what KSI thought about all of this, he wasn't too happy.
God, no!
Alright, chill out, mate. Don't call me out for a boxing match. You don't want this smoke. It must be pretty annoying seeing something that you made for like 1 or 2 quid being sold for literally hundreds. And that's what I want to talk about. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it illegal? Is it not? I simply do not know. I don't know if it's illegal or if it's not illegal. I suppose it's the exact same as them people buying Yeezys for like £200 or whatever and selling them for like 600. I don't know. I had a lot of people comment on my last video saying, supply and demand, my guy. Shut up. It does come down to the end of the day that these parents are willingly buying them. It's not like they're being held at gunpoint, even though I know they do look like they're being held at gunpoint. Like it is natural selection. If they want to spend their money like that, they can. We might be in a cost of living crisis. Or as I seen someone on Twitter say, the cause he lives at the moment. That sounds like a Weatherspoons that'd be in London. The cause you live. I don't think it's illegal though. I have no idea. I'm just a silly little goose. We've seen this happen before. Zoella a few years ago selling an advent calendar for £50. I will casually see people spend £500 on a Harry Styles ticket. If I was paying that much for a Harry Styles ticket, I'd hope it'd be a Magic Mike show. I seen someone the other day say they spent $6,000 on 2 Taylor Swift tickets. If I was paying $6,000, I hope I can at least take her out for dinner first. She'd be paying. Of course. Can't be doing that during the cause he lives crisis. If I really wanted to, I could sell merch that says certified silly goose and then sell it to you guys for £400. No one would buy it. But if you've got audience as big as KSI and Logan Paul's, people are just gonna buy it. And we can't forget, everything we buy online, everything, we are buying for 10 times the manufacturer price. Do you remember in the last video when I was talking about his cold candy or whatever? And by the way, what on earth is cold candy? I'm actually such a boomer. I need to Google everything these days. Right, so it's just diabetes in a bag. He's actually pretty much just ripped it off.
So thank you very much, TikTok. Thank you very much, everybody. So come and get your WFD sweets.
WFD sweets. He's just nabbed the exact same packaging as that cold candy or whatever it was. And if you don't remember what it was pretty much just diabetes in a bag. If I was in the WWE, that would be my name, diabetes in a bag. And I love that he's the mascot for it as well. And how wide are his arms? That's how he walked off after that Tesco TikTok. And since he's been banned, there's loads of articles on him. And there was something that I seen that annoyed me a little bit. And in these articles, they just talk about how he was in jail like a few years ago. From crime to prime. Sorry. But there's just no need to bring it up, man. We've all done things that we're not proud of. Like, even loads of people were commenting on my last video. Did you know he went to jail? Speak about how he went to jail. Like, we've all done things that we're not proud of. Like, how dare I try hold someone accountable for something they did 8 years ago? As if they were the exact same person then as they are now. He's clearly trying and doing very, very well at that. Morally wrong, what he's been doing? A little bit. But there's no need to, like, discredit his success by being like, oh, by the way, in 2015, he went to jail. Like, who cares? Leave the Wolf of Wakefield alone. How dare you discredit the Wolf of Wakefield? My friend Gio actually made this video. I need to show you it.
What's the best shopping Wakey?
Wakey Wines!
Abdul, come closer. Abdul, go back. Bingo, bingo.
Gala bingo.
Was all this legal? Absolutely not. We were making more money than we knew what to do with.
How much have you spent?
300.
£300, yeah, bless you.
Can I ask you a genuine question? How much do you sell the Prime for?
I don't need to answer that.
What's the best shop in Wakefield? Wakey Wines.
What a great trailer for season 2 of Wakey Wines. He's been unbanned and he's back, ready more than ever to scam some kids and parents. I need to stop putting out my tongue when I do that. I don't know. It's just like a natural instinct to just go, I'm no better than them TikTok first traps. Abdul, come closer. Please tell your friend to stop scamming some kids.
I'm alright with that, I am stuck in.